Life doesn't come with a guidebook. Some days you feel strong and motivated, and other days it feels like everything is too much. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you're overwhelmed. Maybe you've been giving so much of yourself that there's nothing left for you. Or maybe you're just wondering why life feels harder than it should. But here's the truth. A better life isn't built from giant changes or dramatic moments. It's created through small decisions, tiny habits that slowly shape your reality, little choices that make your days calmer, your mind clearer, and your heart lighter. You don't need to fix everything at once. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to take small steps that guide you toward the life you want, one simple action at a time. So today, we're breaking everything down into 9 simple steps you can follow. Steps that are easy to understand, easy to start, and powerful enough to change the way you live. Let's begin. The first step is to take care of your body, because your body affects your energy, your mood, your focus, and the way you show up in life. When your body feels supported, your whole life becomes easier to manage. Here are some small, simple ways to start taking care of your body. The first way is to eat in a way that fuels you. You can do that by adding fruits or vegetables to one meal, choosing real meals instead of only snacks, eating foods that give you steady energy, avoiding emotional eating when you feel stressed or bored. Another way is to drink enough water. You can do that by drinking a glass of water when you wake up, keeping a bottle near you all day, taking small sips every hour, replacing one sugary drink with water. Another way is to move your body, even in small ways. You can do that by going for short walks, stretching your shoulders, neck, and back doing light home exercises, dancing to your favorite song, standing up and moving every hour if you sit a lot. Another way is to improve your sleep habits. You can do that by sleeping and waking at similar times, making your room quiet and comfortable, avoiding screens before bed, drinking something warm and calming, allowing yourself time to unwind. Another way is to listen to your body throughout the day. You can do that by resting when you feel worn out, eating when you're truly hungry, taking short breaks when your mind feels tired, stretching when your body feels stiff. When you add even one of these small ways into your day, you start building a stronger base for everything else. Treating your body with small, regular choices gives you more energy, clearer thinking, and more patience for life's challenges. Remember, you don't need perfection, just gentle, steady care. Start with one simple action today, and let the rest grow from there. The second step is to protect your mind. Your mind controls your emotions, your reactions, your decisions, and the way you see the world. When your mind is overwhelmed or filled with negativity, everything in life feels heavier. But when your mind feels calm and supported, life becomes clearer, easier, and more balanced. Here are some small, simple ways to start protecting your mind. The first way is to reduce negativity around you. You can do that by limiting time with people who constantly drain your energy, reducing your exposure to stressful news or social media, setting boundaries with situations that always leave you upset, saying no when you need to protect your peace. Another way is to create small moments of quiet. You can do that by sitting in silence for 1 minute, taking slow, deep breaths, closing your eyes and relaxing your shoulders, spending a few minutes alone before starting your day. Another way is to practice simple mindfulness. You can do that by paying attention to your breathing, noticing the present moment instead of worrying about the future, observing your thoughts without judging them, doing one task at a time instead of rushing. Another way is to give yourself mental breaks. You can do that by taking short pauses during stressful tasks, allowing yourself to rest without guilt, walking away from the screen every hour, doing something you enjoy just to relax your mind. Another way is to speak to yourself with kindness. You can do that by replacing harsh self-talk with gentle encouragement, reminding yourself that mistakes are part of learning, celebrating your small progress, treating yourself the way you'd treat someone you care about. Protecting your mind isn't about avoiding life. It's about giving yourself space to breathe, think, and feel without drowning in stress. When your mind is calm, you make better choices, handle challenges with more strength, and move through life with more peace. Start with one small way today, and watch how your inner world begins to change. The third step is to choose the people you spend time with carefully. The third step is to choose the people you spend time with carefully. The people around you influence your energy, your mood, and even your mindset. Being with supportive, positive people lifts you up, while toxic or draining people can make life feel heavier than it should. To start, let's break it down into clear, practical ways you can surround yourself with the right people. The first way, seek supportive and encouraging people. Spend time with people who celebrate your wins, cheer you on, and genuinely care about your growth. Notice who makes you feel happy, motivated, and energized. When you are around these people, challenges feel easier and successes feel sweeter. Even one friend like this can make a huge difference in your daily life. Second way, set boundaries with negative influences. It's okay to step back from people who drain your energy or constantly create drama. You can politely limit contact, say no when needed, or avoid situations that make you feel stressed. Boundaries are not selfish. They protect your peace and allow you to thrive. The third way, connect with like-minded individuals. Find communities, clubs, or activities where people share your values or interests. Being around those who think like you or are working towards similar goals can inspire you and help you grow. Even online communities or small groups can provide meaningful support. The fourth way, nurture the relationships that matter. Strong, positive connections don't happen by accident. Invest small amounts of time and care into the relationships that truly matter. A kind message, a check-in, or spending time together. Consistency in showing appreciation strengthens bonds and builds trust over time. You don't need a huge group of friends. You need the right people around you. Supportive, positive connections boost your mood, protect your energy, and make life feel lighter. Start by noticing who lifts you up and who drains you. Then adjust your time and attention accordingly. Even small changes in the people you spend time with can transform your life. The fourth step is to organize your space. Your surroundings affect your mood, your focus, and your energy. A messy or cluttered space can make your mind feel heavy and stressed, while a clean, organized space helps you feel calm and in control. You don't need a perfect home or office. Small changes can make a big difference. Let's break this into simple ways you can create a calmer, more organized environment. The first way, clear away clutter. Start by removing things you don't use or need. Pick one drawer, one shelf, or even just your desk, and clear it out. Keeping only what is useful or meaningful makes your space feel lighter and your mind less crowded. Small decluttering sessions each day can create a big impact over time. The second way, keep things simple and accessible. Arrange the items you use daily so that they are easy to reach. Store things logically and label if needed. When your space is organized, you waste less time looking for things and reduce frustration. Simplicity in your surroundings creates simplicity in your mind. The third way, make your space comfortable. Add small touches that make you feel good. A plant or flowers for freshness. A soft pillow or blanket for comfort. Good lighting to brighten the room. Personal items that make you happy. When your space feels pleasant, you're more likely to feel relaxed and focused. The fourth way, maintain regularly. Organization isn't a one-time task. It's a habit. Spend 5-10 minutes each day tidying up your space. Even small routines, like putting things back where they belong, make your environment consistently calmer. Organizing your space is more than cleaning. It's about creating an environment that supports your life and your mind. Even small changes make you feel calmer, more focused, and more in control. Start with one area today, and gradually let your whole space become a place where you feel at ease. The fifth step is to set small, realistic goals. Big dreams are exciting, but they can feel overwhelming if you try to do everything at once. Breaking them into smaller, manageable steps makes progress easier, builds confidence, and keeps you motivated. Even tiny goals add up over time and bring you closer to the life you want. Here are practical ways to start setting goals that actually work. The first way, break big goals into tiny steps. Instead of focusing only on the big picture, divide your goals into small, actionable tasks. For example, if your goal is to get fit, start with a 10-minute walk each day, rather than committing to an hour-long workout. Small steps are less intimidating and easier to follow consistently. The second way, write your goals down. Writing goals makes them more real and gives you a roadmap to follow. Use a notebook, app, or calendar to track what you want to achieve. Seeing your goals in writing helps you remember them and keeps you accountable. The third way, celebrate every small win. Every step forward is progress, no matter how small. Celebrate completing a task, learning a new skill, or sticking to a habit. Small victories boost your confidence and make the journey more enjoyable. The fourth way, focus on what you can control. Set goals based on actions and habits you can directly influence. Don't stress about outcomes you can't control. For example, focus on, I will write for 15 minutes each day, instead of, I will become a best-selling author this month. This reduces frustration and keeps your energy directed where it matters. Setting small, realistic goals helps you turn dreams into achievable actions. When you break things down, track your progress, and celebrate your wins, life feels more organized, purposeful, and motivating. Start with just one tiny goal today. It will build momentum for everything else you want to achieve. The sixth step is to manage your time wisely. Time is one of the few things you can never get back, so how you use it directly affects your life. When your time is organized, you feel more in control, less stressed, and more productive. Managing your time doesn't mean being busy all the time. It means using your hours in a way that supports your goals, energy, and happiness. Here are some ways you can start managing your time better. The first way, plan your day. Simply start each day with a simple plan. List the most important tasks you want to accomplish and focus on them first. Even a short to-do list helps you stay on track and prevents your day from feeling chaotic. The second way, prioritize the most important tasks. Not everything has the same level of importance. Ask yourself, which task will make the biggest difference today? Do that first. By handling the most important work early, you reduce stress and create momentum for the rest of the day. The third way: break tasks into manageable chunks. Large tasks can feel overwhelming, which often leads to procrastination. Break them into smaller, actionable steps. For example, instead of clean the entire house, try tidy the living room or wash the dishes. Small steps make progress visible and motivating. The fourth way: limit distractions. Distractions are time stealers. Try simple strategies like turning off notifications, putting your phone in another room, or setting specific times for checking emails or social media. When your attention stays focused, you accomplish more in less time. The fifth way: include breaks and rest. Time management isn't about working non-stop. Regular breaks improve focus, creativity, and energy. Even a 5-minute stretch, a short walk, or a few deep breaths can reset your mind and make the next task easier. The sixth way: review your day and adjust. At the end of the day, reflect on what worked and what didn't. Did you finish the most important tasks? Did anything take longer than expected? Adjust your plan for tomorrow based on what you learned today. Small tweaks over time make a big difference in how you use your time. Managing your time is not about packing your day with tasks. It's about making space for what truly matters. When you plan, prioritize, and protect your focus, you create more energy for the things that make life meaningful. Start today by planning just one part of your day. You'll be surprised how much control it gives you over your life. The seventh step is to keep learning and growing. Learning keeps your mind active, your curiosity alive, and your life more interesting. Even small daily learning habits can make you feel more confident, capable, and inspired. You don't need to become an expert overnight. What matters is consistency and curiosity. Here are some ways you can start learning something new. The first way: read or watch something educational every day. Even 10-15 minutes of learning adds up over time. You can read a book, watch a short video, or listen to a podcast on a topic that interests you. Small doses of knowledge every day expand your perspective and sharpen your mind. The second way: try a new skill. Pick a skill you've always wanted to learn: cooking, drawing, coding, or a new language. Start small. The goal isn't perfection. It's the process of practicing and improving. Every small step makes you more capable and confident. The third way: ask questions and stay curious. Curiosity fuels learning. Ask questions about things you don't understand. Explore new ideas or watch tutorials. Even simple why questions can open doors to new knowledge and opportunities. The fourth way: reflect on what you learn. Take time to think about what you've learned each day. Write it down, apply it, or share it with someone. Reflection helps you remember lessons and turn knowledge into practical actions. The fifth way: learn from mistakes and experiences. Not all learning comes from books or videos. Pay attention to your experiences and see what lessons they bring. Mistakes are just opportunities to grow. When you embrace them, your life becomes a constant learning journey. Learning is one of the most powerful ways to grow as a person and improve your life. Even small steps, taken consistently, build confidence, expand your mind, and create opportunities. Start today. Try reading, experimenting, or asking one new question, and watch how it changes your perspective and energy. The eighth step is to treat yourself with kindness and patience. Life can be challenging, and it's easy to be your own harshest critic. But being critical or overly strict drains your energy, motivation, and confidence. When you're kind to yourself, you feel calmer, more confident, and more capable of handling life's challenges. Here are some ways you can practice self-kindness. The first way: stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone has a different path, pace, and circumstances. Comparing yourself only creates frustration and self-doubt. Focus on your own journey, celebrate your progress, and remember that small steps still count. The second way: speak to yourself with encouragement. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," or "I failed again," try saying, "I'm learning," or "I'll try again." Positive self-talk boosts confidence and helps you overcome challenges with more ease. The third way: allow yourself to make mistakes. Mistakes are not failures. They are opportunities to grow. Give yourself permission to fail sometimes, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Being gentle with yourself during setbacks makes it easier to stay motivated and resilient. The fourth way: take time to rest and recharge. Kindness to yourself isn't only about words, it's about actions. Take breaks when you feel tired, allow yourself a day off, or do something that relaxes and rejuvenates you. Rest is not a luxury. It's essential for long-term growth and happiness. Being kind to yourself is one of the most powerful ways to improve your life. When you stop criticizing, start encouraging, and allow yourself rest and mistakes, your confidence, happiness, and energy grow. Start today. Speak gently to yourself, recognize one small win, and notice how it changes your mindset. The ninth step is to connect with life in meaningful ways. A better life isn't only about habits, goals, or productivity. It's about enjoying the world around you, feeling alive, and appreciating the little moments. When you actively engage with life, you feel happier, calmer, and more fulfilled. Here are some ways you can start connecting with life today. The first way is to spend time in nature. Nature has a calming effect on the mind and body. Go for a walk in the park, sit by a river, or watch the sunset. Even a few minutes outside can boost your mood, reduce stress, and help you feel more present. Another way is to enjoy the small moments. Life is made up of tiny, beautiful moments. A smile, a warm drink, a laugh, or a quiet morning. Notice these moments, savor them, and let them remind you that life has small joys every day. Another way is to practice gratitude. Take time to reflect on what you're grateful for. Write it down, say it out loud, or simply think about it. Focusing on gratitude shifts your perspective, making everyday life feel fuller and more meaningful. Connecting with life is about slowing down, noticing the world, and engaging in what makes you feel alive. When you spend time in nature, savor small moments, do what you love, and appreciate the good around you, life becomes richer, calmer, and more joyful. Start today by noticing one small thing that brings you happiness. It's the beginning of a more meaningful life. Now that you've explored all 9 steps to a better life, it's time to remember one important truth. Change doesn't happen overnight. A better life isn't built in a single day. It grows slowly, step by step, choice by choice. You've learned how to take care of your body, protect your mind, surround yourself with the right people, organize your space, set small, realistic goals, manage your time, learn something new. Be kind to yourself. Connect with life. Each step is simple, but powerful. Even practicing one of these steps consistently can start shifting your life in a positive direction. The key is to start small, stay consistent, and be patient with yourself. Remember, a better life isn't about perfection. It's about progress, self-awareness, and intentional choices. Pick one step to focus on today. Take one small action, then another tomorrow. Over time, these small choices add up to a life that feels lighter, calmer, and more fulfilling. A life you actually enjoy living. Your journey starts now. Take the first step and keep moving forward, one day at a time.